The opinions expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of Tyler Junior College.
Coming up on the Drumbeat, a brawl goes on between a group of TJC students.
Into supercalifragilisticexpialidocious look into Mary Poppins. Drumbeat TV starts right now.
From Studio 203 on the campus of Tyler Junior College, this is the Drumbeat.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Veronica Perez.
And I'm Isaiah Thornton. On Tuesday night, February 4th, a group of TJC students were involved in an altercation that resulted in one of them being ran over by a car. The incident occurred at the Reserves Apartment, and the Tyler Police Department is investigating the charges, or no arrests have been made. This time, according to the victim's Twitter account, she is doing fine.
TJC takes a spoonful of sugar this Thursday with the premiere of the long-awaited spring musical, Mary Poppins. We take a closer look at all the talent that went into this play. Victoria Dixon stars as the mysterious nanny who flies into the Banks children's lives to turn their world upside down for the better.
My sister and I would dance around. We shared a room, singing those songs. I would sing Spoonful while I was cleaning up my room when I was 5. You know, it was a big part of my childhood.
The leading lady grew up with this movie, but says the musical has plenty of songs and scenes in store that could be completely new to the audience.
Certain phrases, like I'm practically perfect, you know, she says that in the movie. There's a whole song about it in the musical.
To put on a production as huge as this means all hands are on deck for some of TJC's biggest arts departments.
It all comes together, fortunately. We all work really well together, so that makes it good.
Tap dancing, jazz, a soft shoe, and even a small reflection of sign language is incorporated into the choreography by Carolyn Hanna. Creative freedom was used in numbers like Step in Time to bring it all together.
We wanted a huge number with a lot of dancers. So we have women that are dressed up as men chimney sweeps to give that kind of depth and weight for the dance.
A novice singer and seasoned dancer, Dixon and the cast blend these skills to bring you into their world.
You're going to be involved in it and seeing it kind of come to life on stage. So you can expect the classic Mary Poppins with a twist.
$10 tickets are available at the TJC box office, with $5 tickets for students and seniors. I'm Veronica Perez for thedrumbeat.com. Performances for Mary Poppins will run February 23rd through the 25th at Wise Auditorium.
There's an art district in Tyler, and it's at TJC. The campus has numerous venues for performances and exhibits, which operate year-round. One of the most anticipated events in April is Art Fest. Dr. Linda Gary, Dean of Humanities, Communications, and Fine Arts, gives us the highlights.
This will be our 3rd annual Arts Festival. It takes place over the entire month of April, so that is a month of celebrating the terrific arts programs here at TJC.
Arts Fest will also have a film festival. This presents a special opportunity that is open to all students at TJC to enter a film to be judged. Dr. Gary describes the process.
It is just students of TJC may submit their films. These are 1 to 3 minute short films. It may be either a documentary or something entirely creative, and they will submit these, and a panel of judges comprised of both students and faculty will pull out the best of those, and then from those, 2 winners will be chosen.
The deadline for submitting is March 28th.
The TJC Arts Festival is really our gift to the East Texas community, and so we want everyone to come on out. Most of the events are absolutely free.
Arts Fest is a collaboration of several student groups who put together this month-long festival.
It's a celebration of the cultural richness that is found right here on the campus of TJC.
I'm Catherine Clark for the Drumbeat.
Coming up after the break, we see students' perspectives on the struggles of college.
And then the tryouts held for the football program. We'll be right back.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Huntington!
Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, where's that bear?
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours.
Dr. King, what's your next move?
In March from Selma to Montgomery.
Selma is loud for every man, woman, and child.
We will not wait any longer.
In front of a crowd.
Thine eyes have seen the glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Welcome back to the Drumbeat.
As college students, you may feel that the walls around you are closing in. You have very little time for anything, and school life is pretty much non-existent. Well, you're not alone. We recently took to the TJC streets to get a feel on what makes college a struggle.
It's really difficult coming up to campus and using the testing center and stuff around my work schedule, which is why I do online classes, because I obviously kind of need to make money.
Sometimes you get caught up in wanting to party more than studying, and that's when you get shook and your grades start falling, and that's how you have to kind of like stay on the right road.
Balancing classes as well as extracurricular activities like volleyball.
Probably anything that has to do with like analytical studies, especially like stuff like math. I'm more of a creative guy myself, so I tend to focus more on anything that has to do with creative process.
Pretty much just helps me like stay focused as far as scheduling wise. Like I gotta plan ahead so I won't be late for school and stuff like that. Try to avoid traffic, so kind of helps.
It's affected my personal life. Stress, a lot of stress trying to get through those classes.
I don't have one anymore. I'm always studying.
TJC's football program had their first tryout on February 4th, which allowed students to prove themselves for $30. 93 athletes participated. The next tryout will be on March 25th at the Pat Hartley Field Complex.
It's not football season just yet, but the TJC football team is having open tryout as players from across the state come to TJC to see if they can make this football team.
I am the offensive coordinator here at Tyler Junior College. First of this trial is really just find local talent that is unsigned, guys who need second chances, second opportunities, maybe get a second look. I thought the talent was at a high level. They did a really good job. There were some really good football players out here. Had a couple guys run under 4.6 40s, a couple guys run under 4.2 shuttles. Did really well. I was actually lucky enough to watch some film of one of them before they came out. Really good football player. He's actually been out the last 2 years, but has a really good arm on him.
TJC is looking forward to their new recruits that they've already recruited. The TJ football team says that's not enough. They need some more players. They need more talent.
A lot of East Texas talents. A couple of out-of-staters we feel really good about. Need to have a couple more big guys, but we feel really good for where we're sitting at with our recruiting class right now.
After nearly a year, plans are in order to repair the sinkhole that appeared on Lake Street. The project is estimated to cost around $200,000. With almost no visible progress, the closure has caused quite a movement with students and faculty.
If we had a serious incident here, whether it was fire, whether it was weather-related, whether it was a shooting, something where we had multiple victims here, we would need to have as much access and egress as we could possibly have to the campus. That's a main thoroughfare, particularly to get back to the health facility.
A group of stylish men from Iraq take fashion by storm with their suits and boots. Reuters News make on Mr. Erbil's Gentlemen's Club.
Milan, Paris, Erbil. When you think of Iraq, you don't usually think of high fashion, but a group of young Iraqi Kurds are sticking their city firmly on the map with a high fashion gentlemen's club in northern Iraq. It all started as a bit of fun among friends. Never in their wildest dreams did they expect to go viral.
I mean, we were even not expecting it to be talked about in our local medias. Now we've been talked about worldwide, which is very, very motivational for us.
Now busy with a string of photo shoots and media interviews. They've been dubbed the Iraqi hipsters, but they much prefer the term gentleman. They say they want to add a touch of etiquette to the Kurdish city and help their local community.
When we started, we were in a bad situation, economic crisis, and then unexpected war against ISIS. So everything was settled down, and there wasn't any business activities and stuff like that. So we started with the idea to gather and then make something different and unique, and then people can get profit, and we can change the look of the people and the way that they're thinking.
60 miles away, Iraqi forces are battling Islamic State in Mosul. But in Erbil's oasis of calm, they've turned the streets into a catwalk. There's not many opportunities for young people here, so they're making their own. The group has about 40 members, and with so many requests to join, the founders are considering toughening up the admission rules. And now, with all newfound attention, club members are dreaming big, with ambitions to launch their own clothing brand, set up a shop, and collaborate with fashion houses.
When we come back, we will get into the reasons behind last week's safety fair.
And we have a little fun with asking TJC students about a few legends for Black History Month. Stay tuned.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome. I think we're breathtaking. And here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody.
Welcome back to the Drumbeat.
On February 15th, TJC held a safety fair to teach students what they should and should not do in compromising situations?
Awareness for students here at TJC. It allows them to get some information on driving drunk, driving while texting, information on sexual assault, things that they can be faced with at a party, especially during spring break, dating violence. So I think there's a lot of good information here for students.
We went around campus in honor of Black History Month with images of a few legends to see if students know their history.
He plays. I know he plays baseball. Is it Oh, I don't know. I'm not for sure.
He made the kava. He made the peanut butter. No, that's not him.
She's Martin Luther King's wife. I know this is Martin Luther King's wife. I don't know her name.
Rosa Parks? No? Oh, sorry.
Ooh, that's horrible. I forgot who that was.
Coretta Scott King? Okay, look at me. This is Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass? Oh, why can't I know? Why? Mandela.
Jackie Robinson?
Nelson Mandela.
Jackie Robinson.
Gucci.
Apache Nation made us proud.
Thank you for joining us today.
Be sure to find the latest news at thedrumbeat.com.
The opinions expressed here are those of the students and do not necessarily reflect the positions of Tyler Junior College.